Hi everybody, my name is Jenna Tompkinson. I am a student ambassador here at CU Denver. I am a junior and I am a biology major with an interest going into research as well as biostats. I'm here to do my video on the top 5 things that I love about CU Denver and the top 5 things I love about my major, which is the biology major. Let's get started. So number 1 is the location. So the best part about CU Denver, it has to be being located in Denver. We have the ability to go out into Denver, have that feeling of independence and not be stuck on a college campus. I can go for my biology class and then afterwards go to a Pepsi Center Nuggets game, or during lunch I can go to 16th Street Mall and get some food with my friends. There's just a lot of stuff to do in Denver, so you're not just enclosed on the college campus. Number 2, I would say, is the Wellness Center. So our Wellness Center is for CU Denver students only, and it was built back in the summer of 2018. So it's fairly new, and the best parts about the Wellness Center has to be the very large gymnasium. We have 2 wood floor courts as well as a rubberized floor court. So what's cool about that is that you have multiple different sports that you can play indoors, like volleyball, and then you can also do indoor soccer, indoor lacrosse, indoor tennis, badminton, basketball, all that type of stuff you get to do. And you can get to meet other students while playing those sports. You get to meet other students while using all the study spaces that are in our Wellness Center. So definitely one of the best places to go on campus. Next, diversity. So I come from a high school that is very diverse, so transitioning from high school to college here at CU Denver was super easy for me because I am so used to being able to communicate with people from different backgrounds, being able to learn from each other. So that's something that CU Denver really benefits from, having all of these people that have different perspectives and different ideas, and you get to learn from each other, and you get to kind of form just like this whole group of networks and connections from it is just one of the best things that CU Denver can offer. So next is the science building. So as a biology nerd, I love the science building. One of the coolest things about the science building is that we house all of the biology and chemistry labs as well as the research labs. So they're all housed in that building. A cool fun fact is that in the cafe that's in our science building, we have this really large butterfly that is made by color test tubes, and it spins every single hour. So it's just such a cool thing to like walk into the science building and see that very large butterfly and just get a feeling of like, oh, this is just so cool to be in the science building. So love the science building. Then lastly, research opportunities, going along the lines of the research labs that I talked about. CU Denver is a research campus, so we have a bunch of opportunities for our undergraduate students to get involved in labs on campus. This is through the Eureka program that you can actually get paid for work study as a intern in these labs. So it's something that a lot of colleges don't offer to undergraduates, so it's so amazing to do. I was able to do it just as a freshman, so I was able to experience what being in a lab was like and getting to see what is like a certain type of research that I don't want to do and what is something that I want to look into before I graduate. It's just, the opportunities are endless, and it's just really good for, especially for science majors and just all majors in general. There's a lot of research opportunities and internships available. So going on to my top 5 favorite things about being a biology major. Number 1 is the opportunities to work with professors. So a lot of your biology professors, a lot of them, they do research on campus. So you're able to go up to them and say, hey, like, what's some research that you're doing on campus? Like, you get to learn from them, and if it's stuff that you want to actually like go in and be a part of, you can absolutely do. Especially if they have interns that they're looking for, if they have spaces open in their lab, you can have those opportunities to network with your own professor and get to learn and get that experience at the same time. So really, really good opportunities there. Then you have class sizes. So what's good as a biology major, especially in my opinion, is that you start off with very big classes. So those classes gives you the ability to network and connect with your other peers, to have those resources, to have those study groups, to have those people to connect to if you're struggling in a class and you really need that help. Definitely those bigger class sizes allow you to network more with all of your other peers. Then as you go up and you're finding your niches, you're finding what you're interested in. Say I'm more interested in ecology, but Other people are more interested in evolution. Some people are interested in cell biology. Whatever it may be, then whatever classes that they take, you're going to have smaller classes. So you get to connect with those people who are more interested in what you're interested in. So it all just works out having like starting from big, ending in small. Next is the diverse class requirements. So going along with that, that's meaning that as a biology student, biology is so diverse in what's in biology. So there's the classes that you have to take are evolution, ecology, cell biology, and genetics. All of those are required for you to take. So which means that you pretty much get to do all of these different narrow parts of biology and get to learn what's something that I like, what's something that I don't like here, what's something that I don't want to continue taking classes about, what stuff I do want to continue taking classes about. So it gives the biology students the opportunity to discover more about biology and discover more about what they're interested in. Next is fun lab projects. So in our biology labs, you get to do a bunch of fun stuff. You get to be able to go out in the real world and use your lab experiences and then do projects outside of the lab. One of those that I got to do was learning about urban wildlife and getting to go to different parks where we set up cameras and all of this. It's just a really fun way to not be stuck in a lab and just doing lab projects every time that you go to lab. Then now you get to go out into the real world and get to experience what real life research and lab projects would be if you worked out in the real world. So those are super fun. Last but not least, we have extra aid for general classes. So meaning that in your general chemistry and your general biology classes, they have extra instruction classes that are at certain designated times for whatever section you're taking. There is a designated teacher for that. So it is likely a graduate student who is interested in trying to become a professor in that subject. They get to teach you about whatever you learned that day. And they get to give you more lecture on it, as well as more like worksheets to do. So it's just that extra help to then all of your other classmates go. You can make study groups as well as just gain that extra help if you need. Alright, that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, definitely ask us on our social medias. Thank you, bye!